Hello, hello.
Hey,
Welcome to another episode of Stuff We Like,
stuff we like.
the Gentleman Dog Portrait Post Show.
Post show.
Uh, so normally we talk about KOL,
Yeah.
but since I think there's nothing really been happening in the kingdom, honestly, I wanted to talk about something else with Mike's permission.
Sure.
Uh, we like the show, so I think we're going to talk about the show, because like originally that's like what a post show really does, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like this week I actually finally got around to putting a cover photo up on Facebook.
Very good.
Yeah, I used the picture that you gave me. It was like the anonymous headless suited guy.
Yeah.
And
the
we-
Greyhound.
Yeah, and we superimposed a greyhound head on top of it, and like there would be a microphone next to it, and that's the show. That's the logo for the show. So far, it's a working logo. And I made it into a banner size, and I put like, gentleman dog portrait, wasting your time for you since 2015, and I was pretty proud of it. I made that in Picasa. So that's my experience with Picasa. That was like my first friggin' project with it. So if anyone's got a better one, by all means, please submit something different.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day we'll actually get to a point where someone who's artistic will volunteer to make something new. And as far as a profile picture for that, I really want to see people actually dress up their dogs a little bit for just like one picture. Like my fiance has this dog. I want to like either get a bow tie on him or like put my top hat on him.
What's his name?
His name's Scotty. He's like a cat, honestly. So he might not be the good face for the thing. But I want to use something different other than the Google image result,
Yeah.
It's a good picture. It's a good picture. It definitely symbolizes... it embodies the title of the show,
Mm-hmm.
which is all we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, we're 7 episodes in. We've been doing this for 2 months. And, I know it might be a little premature to, like, think about this, but, like, I want to think about, like, the direction the show's going, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been happy with, like, the previous episodes we've done so far.
It's been good. The shows have been... It's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, like, do you
I
enjoy
agree with
doing
you.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we go to your place, we record for, like, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It takes us 2 hours, and then I go home. Well, now I've taken over doing the audio editing.
Yeah.
Because you probably should be sleeping.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't want to, like, wait on you doing it when I'm like, we just recorded earlier today. All we gotta do is let it buffer, and then we could throw it up there.
Yeah. A few weeks, it just wasn't... The quality of the audio was just off because we did some things wrong. And...
Yeah, I had to explain to some people, yeah, I really was being stupid, and
But-
we didn't put in the right audio inputs.
So I was like, I don't even know if I should put this up there. Like, it's hard to listen to.
I'm gonna have to go and, like, edit the 4th episode's information and being like, don't listen to this. Like, this isn't a challenge for you to get through it. We screwed up the audio recording and it's damn near unlistenable. But, I don't know. They're like, now that it feels a little more complete now that we have a cover photo. We have the intro music. You're gonna give me a file for outro music, and I'm gonna start editing that in.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, man.
by and large, like, this is something that we do for fun. But if we had enough listeners, and here's my plan for it. If we have enough listeners, then we can like get someone to advertise like with us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we would like advertise for them on the show. They would give us like what, $15 a month, something like that, and then we would like host it somewhere else. Because I think I'm dreading the day that someone from archive.org says, look, this is for things that like need to be saved on the internet. This isn't free file storage for you jackasses.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like that's why we settled on archive.org. It's free. We're used to free things. I'm not used to having a lot of expenses that I have to pay for.
Yeah.
So, I guess it wouldn't be that bad. Like, what, $15 a month? That's, what, $180 a year?
It's not very much.
It's not terrible, and I guess we would get as much coverage as we need. It's just a matter of picking a different place. Because I know we originally wanted to go with SoundCloud, but then we found out the amount of free storage we would get is the equivalent of one episode.
Yeah, you really need to go pro with SoundCloud. It's not meant for... SoundCloud is not meant for this. You could do it, I guess, but...
There are some podcasts that do it on SoundCloud, but I think a lot of the established ones are either already on YouTube or they have their own hosting.
Yeah, like to me, SoundCloud is more of a place where it's socially like sharing music, and people are like, "This is the music I made. Like, check it out." And then you can like I mean, I guess there are podcasts there, but
there was only like one that I saw that like already has like the length of episodes that we do.
Right.
But they've been around for a while, so I think they've established their business on it. But I know it sounds selfish to say I want advertising on this, because that's like some people's livelihood. But the reason for it is I just don't want to be on Archive. It's not a very nice looking website.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I think there's different ways you can...
There's no social media plugin.
You can
really
filter people into... not filter in, but... There's
Advertise
different pathways you can set up to draw people in, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, but you can definitely do we can do like a blogger site, which is you'll just have a presence as a web page other than a Facebook page, and every time that an episode is made,
people will get a notification.
Yeah, you would make a post, and anyone who signed up for and you can set it up with an RSS feed. So basically, it's like subscribing to a magazine or a newspaper. But not paying for it. It's a free subscription. So every time the new thing happens, you can opt to get an email or have some kind of way of it notifying you that this new thing is out, and then the link would be in the post. The post would be the show. It would be the content.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna make a deadline for myself. By the time we record episode 10, I'll have researched enough places to make a decision. Like, I don't mind pouring my own money into this for now, but if we really want to have like massive storage, or we want to have a place that will still give us exposure, I don't want to sink too much of my own money into it. Like, it's a hobby. You know what I mean? And when it comes to hobbies, you should be willing to pay for it yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't play video games and then it's like, okay, well, I've done this all for free. Now I want something good, but I want it for free. It's like, well, there's not a lot of there's not a lot of things out there.
There's steps and stuff. There's price points and things.
Yeah,
different.
Like that's why I buy a lot of indie games on Steam, because it's like the most that I pay is like $15. Mm-hmm. But generally I pay like $5 for things that I like playing, and like I still get my hours of enjoyment out of them.
Yeah.
So,
but one good